6 minus 1 is 5, times 3 is 15, divided by 5 is 3. 23 minus 13 is 10, times 2 is 20, divided by 4 is 5. 2 ordinary keys. We'll be able to keep moving. Perfect. Okay, my step count is starting to get low. We're hanging in there. If I remember right, the weight room's 2 doors are both sealed. So we're pretty much done exploring the house at this point. Because I don't have a key card and I wasn't able to find a key card. We're going to go back to the foundation and resume our underground expedition. Let's go! Right. We've changed the water level in the reservoir to -4. I don't know if that's going to be enough to access, but I'm pretty sure I don't have the step counts to make it back to the pump room in the case that it's not enough. If I'm screwed, I'm well and truly screwed. Okay, here we go. This plankage is now in place. And the boat's on the far side. Why? Oh, the water level is too low. I need it to be 2. So actually, is it possible? I have access to this. The gear control. This gives me access to 2 rooms. This one and that one. Is this just another gear control? No, it's a lever. That's not practical because it blocks me in. But it might be practical given a lot of adjustment. All right. Now we're here. Let's see what we've got over here. It's another piece of the map. It's the entire underground map, in fact. Buried floor plan is hiding here in the corner of the basement, down this way. When the gears align properly in the gear room, and it becomes possible to squeeze your way out, that leads to the catacombs, which in turn leads to the tomb. The far end of the reservoir is where it's at. So I'm officially there. What I have to do is solve the gear puzzle, which I'm doing now. I very well could get there. So what I need to do is finish solving this puzzle. And I'm very close to it. If I can solve the gear puzzle, I'll reach the north lever. this path, isn't it? This path is the key. All right. So I need to point one to the... That doesn't help a whole lot. We'll check this solution. Can now come around here and work steadily on the gear puzzle, because I've planned this correctly. I knew it would need to be out of the way. Okay. Raise. This gives me access to this lever. This appears to be a dead end. But it is not. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR has informed me that we'll be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet excavation over the past 30-odd months, 5/3/1918. Share any of that world, still there is a significant amount of work that is yet to be done. It is vitally important we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they are reopened. There's a lever here. Okay. So now it is possible to access this tunnel from the supposed dud room, which actually is not a dud. We have opened up an additional path. Rotate it 6 times. Appearances can be deceiving. Okay, it gives me access to the up-down control again. We are back here. We can come back around. Right, this is the dead end, which currently is not connected to anything. Okay, now. What if I turn it to face the other way? Just a moment. I want to see if I can connect up a number of the valences that we've got here to create a path to the tunnel by doing this. Let's see if that's correct. Yes, it seems that I've solved it. Welcome to the underpass. Well, to be sure, this is quite a walk. And here we are. Very well. There's the door to room 46. We've found it. The problem is, do you have the key? Let's go back. Can you open the door? My steps are dwindling. I must be efficient. What's this? What's this? What's this? The red box. The red box in the boiler room. Must power this. Back in reservoir. We'll return to basement. My step count dwindles. Will I make it? I hope I will. Foundation. That's gonna cost me another step. There are more questions to ask, more puzzles to be asked. We're headed to the dining room. And so I opened the door to chamber 46. And
There was
inside,
once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone.
the story of Manning, Simon.
He had a love for all things red. It's the the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade, he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Congratulations! You successfully found room 46 and accessed it. 2 weeks! Whoo boy, you're cooking it. But the story doesn't end here. I must know what happened to my missing relatives. What in the world happened to Simon? Not Simon, me. Herbert's brother Simon. What happened? I have so many unfinished questions. The black cat tied to a red flag. The mansion is mine, but now there are more questions than answers. I am most certainly my father and grandfather's son. Okay, you've done the basics of the basics. That's all we can ask for. Oh, his artist friend, Christopher Manson. And the castle is red, despite all my best work. The ending is weird. Now I feel like a jerk. I didn't get to actually look around room 46. I'm very salty about this. I suppose I can look around again tomorrow.